As soon as I lifted it, I was alright until I lifted it. Right. Last attempt, right? Last attempt.
Hello, welcome to the Cosy Couch, episode 14.
14, if you're not French.
And if you are French, then
Stop listening right now.
le table.
The table?
Yeah.
Alright. We should find out what the Cosy Couch is in French.
Probably le couch de Cosy.
Yep.
Something like that, you know.
Something along those lines.
Yeah. French are weird, they like to jumble up our words.
Yep, they are weird.
They eat frogs and shit.
Exactly. Fucking weirdos.
I mean, we dip Mars bars in hot oil covered in like batter and eat them.
But that's normal.
That is, eh?
Yeah, that's definitely normal.
And like,
Frogs aren't meant to be.
for us, our sausage is square. In English, you're like, Jesus, mate, what is that?
Exactly. I know. That's how it comes out the cow.
I know.
It's not a cow. It's, well, you can get cow ones, I suppose.
You can.
Yeah.
Totty Scone as well, they're like,
What the fuck are they? I know.
yeah, don't even start on black pudding. But yeah, so this is Cosy Couch.
Yeah.
It's not a food podcast, it's an entertainment podcast.
It is.
About games and movies.
Yeah.
And food now. So
Yeah.
if you enjoy that, please subscribe, please like, please comment. Thank you to Alan who commented. You're a good guy, Alan.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You pointed that out to me. So.
Appreciate the support from everyone, so thank you for all your feedback. We love us all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll crack on. What have you been up to this week?
My name's Richard.
This is Richard. Did I even say my name?
No. I was waiting.
Do you know what? I don't actually think we introduced ourselves last week.
Did we not?
No, because I was waiting for it. In fact, we didn't, I think, well, maybe we introduced ourselves right, but we didn't do our usual, like, oh, my Twitter is. We didn't do that at all.
Did we not?
No. It's fine, because I put it up on the screen, so it doesn't really matter, but, like,
Well, there you go.
aye.
So.
Guess don't even really say it, do we?
We'll do it. We really should, to be
No,
honest.
we don't.
We'll do it at the end.
Yeah, I flash up enough times, you know.
Yeah, so, no, but even at the end, just
Okay.
briefly say it.
So, yeah, this week. What
This
have you
week.
been doing?
Well, this week I have not played The Division. Don't know why. I just was like, I had things to do, and then I was like, I just kept getting sidetracked from doing it, and I was like, do you know what, actually, I can't be arsed playing The Division this week. And because all I do is go and do the daily missions and that, and I was like, no, if I'm going to play it, I'd rather actually sit down and play it for a good length of time.
Yeah.
So I decided to play Costume Quest 2. I'm still trying to 1000G that, taking longer than I thought it was going to take. Purely because I keep starting out and going, where the fuck was I? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Playing Super Hot. Played Goat Simulator. 1000G Goat Simulator. So that was awesome.
Goat Simulator is brilliant.
Goat Simulator is brilliant, apart from one achievement in it. Which, if anyone is playing it, you will know exactly what I'm talking about, or you are yet to discover what I'm talking about. Won't ruin it, but it's fucking annoying. And then I played Minecraft a lot with you.
No, we did, yeah.
We did. And then I played it myself as well, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I forgot how good Minecraft was,
Oh, it's
especially
brilliant.
when you've got other people playing it.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking good. So.
Especially when you want to watch something as well.
Yes. And then TV wise, I don't think I watched very much. Still watching Lost. That was about it. So I also watched the first 4 episodes of It's Always Sunny.
Ah, good.
I had already watched the first 4 episodes of It's Always Sunny, and I remember thinking it was shite, and then for some reason re-watching them, laughed a lot.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, this is weird, because I don't remember this being funny the first time. So how it's funny the second time, God only knows.
Well, that's a good thing then.
Yeah, it is, so I'm going to keep watching it.
This is a very, very, very good show.
Yeah, Amanda wants to watch it as well, but I'm like, don't know if you and I are going to be able to watch this as quickly as I would like to watch it.
Yeah.
So I might just
I get that.
blaze the trail and watch it myself, and then when Amanda decides, I would quite like to watch It's Always Sunny, I'll be like, cool, because I either liked or disliked this show. We'll maybe watch it depending on that. So there we go. That's
good.
that. Yeah. I also went to see a film, X-Men. We went to see X-Men.
We went to see X-Men.
Yep.
Really enjoyed it. Really good.
Yep, better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I kind of thought, like, just from the trailers and that, I was like, yeah, this is probably going to be shite again. But it was alright. It wasn't, like, mind-blowing.
Do you know, it seems like everything in the trailer was in the first 30 minutes of the film, which I really liked. I can't think of anything that was in the trailer that
Oh, I see, I can.
I see. I only seen like one trailer. So.
Oh, well, actually saying that is the bit where he's, like, destroying all of Cairo. And I was like, alright, that's not a spoiler.
Yeah,
It's in the trailer, so... even then, I wasn't really sure when that was going to be.
But it definitely felt like all the stuff showed in the trailer was like early on. And
Yeah, some of the fight scene stuff was kind of from later on.
Yeah, just like little.
Yeah, but yeah, it was just like wee bits. The bit with Psylocke where she flips and cuts through the car. I like when that happened in the film. I was like, I've seen this about 40 times now. Like it plays in every fucking advert. But yeah, it was still good. I liked Apocalypse as a bad guy.
No.
Didn't like how he looked. I still feel he looks like a Power Rangers villain. Like, he doesn't look as bad as he did in that first screen that came out.
No.
But he still looks... I don't know, he's got a weird bulbous nose that I didn't feel fitted his face, if you know what I mean.
In the cartoons and the comics, it was a lot more robotic.
Yeah.
It's like it was almost like a cyborg sort of thing with like a humanoid head.
I don't know why, but
big and bulky, you know.
I kind of feel he would have benefited not having a nose. And also if his eyes were always white, that would have also been cool. Or if his eyes were red or something and then they turned white. I don't know. I really don't know what I would have done with him. It was still cool. Magneto was awesome again.
Yeah.
Felt a couple of the characters were like totally throwaway in it. I liked Quicksilver again. Quicksilver's pretty good.
No,
I don't think his scene was as good as Days of Future Past, mind you.
No, it wasn't.
Like the Days of Future Past one was like amazing. This one was still quite funny, but it
he
was.
had these moments in this film, which is good.
Yeah, but it definitely wasn't as good. But yeah, all in all, good film.
Yeah.
What about yourself? Apart from X-Men and Minecraft, what have you done?
Fuck all.
Fuck all.
I've not even switched on my PS4 this week. For one reason of it has been scorching hot with sunshine in our town this week. In Scotland, we don't get that, so I've been taking full advantage.
Yeah.
Yes, any game I've done has been here, which was super hot in Minecraft.
Yeah. So there you go.
Played golf twice this week.
In fairness, the only reason I've actually played my Xbox is because I've been out working in the blistering heat. So when I was on my break, I was like, fuck sitting out in that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit and enjoy this before I have to go back out in it. So that's why I was gaming. So there we go. So yeah, it's good. We'll get cracking on with the topics then. Ciao. Not a lot. Like, I have 8 and that's purely because I'm
actually really in a struggle to think of anything that jumps out like, oh, that's news.
Yeah,
you know,
looking through this, there's one that I knew I was wanting to talk about. Other than that, the rest I'm just picking them out because...
And see, to be honest, next week is going to be the same. It's going to be dire pickings, and then the week after that, you're going to be like, "Oh my god, there's so much fucking."
Yeah, I
news.
feel like we're going to have to do multiple shows for the week after that.
Oh, I've got a plan for that. Don't worry.
Okay, that's fine. Hold up a minute. No, I was going to...
Hold up.
Right, we are doing another podcast before E3. We're recording one before E3.
Yeah.
But actually, the EA one will have probably happened by then.
Maybe. Depends when we record. So
Yeah, so... Well, either way. But yeah, the productions have to be this week, so that's fine. Okay, story number 1. There's a Game of the Year edition of Batman Arkham Knight being announced.
Yep.
Where'd you get that?
Was that announced last week?
No, it wasn't. Well, if it was after the thing. No, what got announced last week was the Return to Arkham thing.
Oh, sorry.
This is like Arkham Knight, the newest game. A Game of the Year edition. Don't recall that ever getting any Game of the Year awards.
I know, like, that's the thing, though. They call it Game of the Year. even if they didn't win it.
Mm.
In fact, actually, can they call it that?
Yeah, they probably can.
No, they can't, because I remember like every year it would, like the Fallout or Skyrim or whatever, like our Elder Scrolls would always be the Game of the Year edition. There's 1 year it didn't win it. It was New Vegas didn't win it.
Yeah.
And it was called like the complete edition or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And it's the first one not to be called that, so like that's when I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
didn't win Game of the Year, you know.
This normally doesn't bother me, right? I don't normally get bothered by the whole Game of the Year edition thing because I'm like, well, it's going to happen.
Right.
What's bothering me about this one though is this Return to Arkham thing's coming out. Why the fuck is this not just part of that?
Mm.
Like that's now annoyed me because I'm like, put the full trilogy together in one pack. Rather than saying, oh, did you really like Batman? Buy it again. Oh, did you really like the other Batman? Buy it again. Just put them all together, and that's you. Do you know what I mean? And add Arkham Origins in one big full pack. You could fucking charge people £80 for that, and they'd pay it.
I would.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
I just that annoyed me. I can't believe that this is the one that I was like, this is news and I feel we should talk about it. I can't believe we're going to speak about Fable again. But did you see the Fable news that came out this week? Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So, Fable...
I dragged out that side there just for dramatic effect.
Yeah. Fable Legends, the 4v1 weird hero game that fuck knows what it was that nobody wanted because it's not Fable, got cancelled, Lionhead got shut down. Turns out they had another game in development, a secret game that was pretty much almost finished, called Fable Fortunes. It was a card game. A hero card game. Yet another example of probably why we should have shut Lionhead down, because they clearly don't know what the fuck to do with the Fable franchise.
Yeah.
Make another fucking Fable game. That's why people love Fable. That's why all these other games do fucking shite, because nobody wants them. So that, anyway, they basically, this was in the pipeline, it got cancelled as well. But Microsoft, some of the ex-Lionhead people have formed a new company called, I'm sure it's like Flaming Fowl or something like that. I've not got it down here, but I'm positive they're called Flaming Fowl, as in the chicken fowl.
Mm-hmm.
And Microsoft let them use the Fable IP for free to release this. So they've launched it on Kickstarter to get money. They need like £300,000. I think as of the first week, they are not even a third of the way there. Which, for anyone who pays any attention to Kickstarter, that basically means you are not getting your money. Because all your money gets made in the first couple of days. So they're fucked. This is not happening. And what's interesting is Microsoft giving them that IP. This is the one and only time they're allowed to use the Fable IP. So that basically means Microsoft have looked at this and went, a card game? Yeah, sure. Use the fucking Fable IP, because that shit's doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, good on them for trying to release a game, but fuck me, nobody wants this. This is why Fable Legends get cancelled. This is why this game didn't even come out, because nobody wants these shitey fucking spin-off games.
The game that comes a lot of shit, right? But the reason Ubisoft and Activision, Treyarch and all that, right, release the same Call of Duty every year, release the same Assassin's Creed every year, within, minor tweaks and that, right, is because they sell. They sell
and do you know,
millions,
yeah,
right?
and do you know what?
And it's a
people
safe
like
bet.
them.
Yeah,
people like those games. Love those games.
Aye. And don't be wrong, right? I do respect Lionhead for trying to do something different, but they went too far. They went to the point of like, oh, you like that? Wait to hear this. Like, no. Come back. Come back to what we want. Like, no, it's fine. Trust us. You want to go this way, and you're like, we really don't want you to go that way. Just do what you do. Make Fable.
But even then, like, Call of Duty try to do something different, right? They went from World War to World War Two to modern day. Everyone loved it. Then they went to like kind of near future. People were like, bit different, don't really like it, but the majority of people love it.
Right.
You know, Now they're going to space, right? And people are like, nah, fuck that shit. But either way, they're still trying to do something different with their franchise. Fable, they didn't even like do something different with the genre. They've just went, yeah, these are 3 games people fucking love and adore. Let's make a card game. Let's make a hero fighting game. Let's make pub games. Let's make a Connect game. Like, what the fuck were they thinking?
Free to play, yeah.
Yeah, I felt sorry for them getting shut down, but actually, now that this has come out, I'm like, nope, because they clearly didn't know what they were doing. Like, clear as the fucking day is long, so, yeah, I just thought we should give that a wee mention. But I'm not even going to tell you the details of the Kickstarter, because no one should back this. Like, I don't want this backed, to be honest, because I want them to know nobody cares about these shitey spin-off Fable games. It's not that we don't care about Fable, it's we don't care about the spin-off stuff. Anyway, next story. For anyone who's playing Just Cause 3, the Mech Land Assault DLC has been announced. We watched the trailer for it the other day. It looks pretty decent, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like Just Cause meets Armored Core.
Yeah, or like Metal Gear or something like that. Yeah, like it looks fucking crazy. I mean, the Sky Fortress thing was cool. But now we get big mechs that have gravity guns and shit like that. Like, that it's going to be awesome.
The thing is, though, like, see if this was any other game, you would see this thing with mechs and you go, oh, that's pretty cool, but you won't get to go in them. And then, but with Just Cause, like, you can go in them.
Oh, yeah, you know, you can fucking go in them straight away and just start causing shit. And then you can just take them into the main game as well, which is amazing. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to walk into bases and destroy them with mechs and then just leave. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fucking awesome. The next story. Fucking hell. We mentioned this last week. The name of the new Transformers movie, The Last Night. Mm-hmm. They've announced that big bad guy coming into it, Megatron. It's coming back.
Hey.
I know. So I'm like, really? Have they not got any other bad guys that they can wheel out? I mean,
he's been so terrible in all the films.
Oh no, I thought he was okay in the first film.
Okay, he's alright in the first film.
Yeah, I liked him in the first film.
The other ones, he was so bad, man. He was a pissy, you know.
Yeah.
And he shrunk as well. I thought it was weird.
I think in this one he's going to be Galvatron, like Unicron will bring him back to life and he'll be an absolute badass. I hope. You know that way with Transformers, I'm like, do I really care anymore? Actually, can I say I care?
Mm-hmm.
Don't think I can.
Oh, Negatron comes into it.
Negatron?
Yeah.
Who the fuck's Negatron?
The negative one that transforms into a canoe.
An canoe? Jesus.
It's a Family Guy joke.
Oh, right, okay. I haven't seen that. In fact, I do actually vaguely remember that now.
When there's a battle or a still river, you'll be sorry.
Next story. Have you heard of the X-Men? Have you heard anything about the X-Men TV series?
No, actually no.
Alright, okay, well, there's an X-Men... X-Men related television series. And they've been kicking about the idea for a while. It turns out it's actually coming to FX now, and it's going to be picked up. It's going to make its debut in early 2017. It's called Legion, and it's about this guy. Can't remember the guy's name, but Legion is Professor X's son, in the comics.
Yeah.
But this TV series is apparently got nothing to do with the films, so it's probably just going to be one of these things like heroes or powers. I'm just going to say straight off the bat, probably going to be shit.
Yeah.
Eight episodes. I don't think you're going to see any decent X-Men in it, especially if it's got nothing to do with the films.
Why aren't things learning from Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where it's not, in a sense, like, trying to basically word this, you know, like, the things that happens in the movies affects the TV show, and I think it's vice versa and stuff. Having the TV show kind of affects the movies in a way.
No, not really. The TV show doesn't really affect the movies.
Right, okay.
And I think they did that purposely so that you don't need to watch the TV series.
But stuff happens in movies affects the TV
show.
But
but it pays off. If you watch the show, it pays off for you to go and see the films, because you then, like, come out for no spoilers for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but at one point, with Civil War, the Sokovia Accords come into it, and like that plays a part in the next episode. And it was the same when S.H.I.E.L.D. collapsed because Hydra had infiltrated it. That changed the whole show.
Yeah.
And then you're like, that's really fucking cool.
Why?
Why?
They talk about the Avengers stuff like that.
Yeah, they mention them.
Why don't these other TV shows just doing that? Just going on and go, yeah, the X-Men exist. Let's have a TV show separate from the films, but still set in that same universe where they talk about him and go,
yeah,
oh yeah, Wolverine, yeah, I've seen him on TV, whatever, you know, like, or I met him once, just stupid shit, you know, like,
I know.
have separate side stories.
This could be a big ruse though, because I vaguely remember reading a story saying that the two, like Scott Summers and Havoc, like, were not related in the new X-Men movie. And then, like, turns out they totally were. It was like straight out of the comics, they were related to each other. And I was like, are they just lying now? Are they just saying things to make you go into the cinema and be like, oh, what are they going to do? But I don't know. So we'll wait and see how that is. We'll need to wait to next year to find out. 8 episodes, and it's beginning production in the next few months. So we'll no doubt see a trailer for it.
We'll see.
Soon enough. Tom Clancy's The Division getting a movie.
Alright.
Which I'm like, normally I'm like, fuck off. That's actually a game that I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be perfect as a movie.
Think so?
Yeah, I think it'd be really, really good. Like, the world's kind of fucked.
I feel like it's been done too many times before.
I don't know, like, because it's not like zombie world's ended.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what it would be like. It would be like The Purge.
But the thing is, right, so Division agents, right, when you're activated or you're called up on, right, or whatever, you drop everything, you drop your whole life, right, and you forget about it as best you can. I feel like with a movie, they'll like they'll do that thing they always do, like, there'll be a scene, they'll be sitting in an apartment somewhere and they'll be like, oh, honey, for warmth, and they'll start talking about their family and all that shit, and you're like, this doesn't feel like a Division.
See, I don't know.
Division's all about like trying to fight the virus, you know, find the cure, fight the enemies. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like they'll have that humanity sort of thing about it. I'm like, I'm tired of that in films.
Yeah, see,
especially these sort of films, you know.
I don't know. We'll need to wait to pass judgment on it, but basically the star of the film, the rumour is that it's going to be Jake Gyllenhaal, which I'm like, good shit, man. I like Jake Gyllenhaal.
But I'd actually rather it was a film about the Last Man Battalion.
Nah. See, I like the idea of The Division because you can have, depending on how well it does, you can have like one film where they're fighting the rioters, and then like the next one's the cleaners and shit like that. Like,
no, but I feel like the rioters, the cleaners, and the Rikers are just irrelevant. It is all about the Last Man Battalion, to be honest, and like that's who that rogue agent sort of works.
Yeah,
but I feel like they're the ones, like, they believe they are doing the right thing.
So do the cleaners.
But the cleaners just burn everybody, right? You know, and like the Last Man Battalion give you a chance to join them at least. You know, and like they seem like
well, not really. It's join or die. You're like, well, take your pick.
They're like mercenaries. That's the way I see them. You know, and like I feel like it's a more interesting story because they genuinely believe they're doing the right thing in Division. Like, no, you're not, and they obviously don't listen to them. That's why they defend.
Well, see, I would like it if they did like the first film is like trying to deal with like say the leader of the Rikers. She's a psycho.
Oh, she's mental.
I get like see something like The Raid where they have to infiltrate one building or whatever. Something like that where it's really brutal, really gritty. That'd be awesome. And then at the end, come across the LMB and be like, who the fuck are they? And then like you've got another film, and not even have them set years apart, or like have it all like the films just follow on from one another. No. I think that would be really, really cool. But we'll need to wait and see.
They'll only get one film though, because it wouldn't do well. These films never do.
Don't know. I think Ubisoft, especially because they're doing Assassin's Creed and we've seen the trailer for that now, I think they'll be the company that goes, because they are very strict about like not giving the film company creative control. Ubisoft keeps creative control.
As long as they put Tom Clancy's name on it, then I suppose it could do well.
Yeah,
it's a well recognised name, you know.
Yeah, so. I hope they do. I think it could be a good idea, but we'll need to wait and see.
I mean, it's a book, innit? The Division.
The Division? I don't think the Division's
No.
a book. No, I think that's
all
like
the
another.
games they make are based off subjects.
Not
or
all of
loosely,
them.
at least, you know.
Some of them are like a good few of them are
Yeah.
based off, like I know Rainbow Six and Ghost Recon and things like that
Oh.
are based on it. But Tom Clancy's been dead for a good few years now.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, it's not. I don't even think he was writing towards the end. It's like other teams of people.
I mean, Ubisoft they own the right to his name, so they could literally slap it on anything. But like,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if maybe the Division was like, say, a book he'd written and they were like taking that idea and made it into something more, you know. So.
No, I think that was like a kind of original idea from them. Shit, I just thought of another prediction, but it's cool. I'll add that in at the end. Topic number 7. Speaking of Minecraft, actually, Minecraft has sold a total of. Okay, this is going to be hard to read. 106,859,714 copies across PC, console, and mobile platforms. So that averages about 53,000 sales per day since the start of 2016.
Damn.
So, like that is, I mean, they've sold over 100 million copies. Minecraft is just the gift that keeps on
And
giving.
Joe, let's be honest here, right? That pretty much only equates to console. Because almost no cunt buys that on PC.
PC sales are pretty high, but console,
No, but
especially on.
PC have always had debate.
Yeah,
right? And
that's
then
true.
Anyone who was a PC download their games legally because you're scumbags, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You're scum.
That's true.
Love you, but you're scum.
Right.
They're like, oh, why should I pay the fucking... Oh, why should I pay these people that made the game?
That's true.
You know. But yeah, like, also noticing PC, like, they actually paid for that game. So it's
A
still
lot of it is from console.
heavy.
The
in
majority
price
of it's from
yeah.
console. But that's amazing. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and do you know what the funny thing is? Like, well, I don't know if it's still the same, but that money was all going to Notch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because no one believed in that game, and he was like, "Yeah, fuck it," and it blew up. And it's in the top 10 every month on MPD.
Yeah.
Like,
Still.
that is crazy, and it's been out for years. Like, it's just. But in fairness, they update it all the time. They're always adding stuff in. They're always putting texture packs in, and it is just one of those games where it's not limited by like a story in it. And it's just, like it's you make your own story.
It's not like it's limited by the times. Like, you can pick a game up at any point and play it, and it's relevant, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about your imagination and what you do with it. It's a brilliant game, I love it.
It's really, really good. The last topic is, and this is going to be a short one. PT, the like amazing demo for Silent Hill.
I've still got it.
You're very lucky then.
Yep.
That got cancelled, taken off the store and all that. There was going to be a first person horror game that was like basically inspired by PT called Allison Road.
Yes.
It has been cancelled.
Oh.
It comes
Is that
from
the one Del Toro was working on as well?
No.
No.
This was like another company that we're working at. But it comes from their official Twitter account, and they've said, "Hi all, sadly Allison Road had to be cancelled. Statement to come in the next few days. Thanks for all your support. Very sad it came to this." So the statement isn't out yet, but I'd imagine something's happened. I don't know, you know, it could be a legal thing. You never know, because... but even then, it's maybe just they can't do it. You know, they've not got the right team for it or whatever. PT could have just been a total fluke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it could have literally just been the best demo ever made, and it's maybe good that Silent Hill never came out because the game was maybe shite. So, there you go. So that's all the news.
I feel like PT was one of the truest Silent Hill games I've had in a long time, just because it was such a mindfuck. It was a maze trapped in one place.
See, I don't really feel it was like... Well, actually, I would say it feels more like Silent Hill The Room, the fourth one, which is like... that wasn't even meant to be a Silent Hill game, and fuck me, that is weird.
But the reason I say it is because Silent Hill isn't a place. Well, it is a place, right, but Silent Hill's a reality, and once you're there, like, you can't escape, and I felt like PT really felt that because everything seemed normal. But it wasn't, because you just you looked and you were stuck in this house. And
you can't go anywhere. No.
And eventually, like, you end up in like hell or whatever, you know, and like.
Yeah, PT
was
was
such a good game.
Really good. It's just a shame that it's never going to be kind of anything more than just that demo. and even then they took the demo away from people, so that's
So if you've still got a PS4 PT on it, keep it because you can't get it anymore.
Exactly. So there you go. The only other bit of news I can really think of is the rumour for iPhone 7 that they're taking away the headphone jack, maybe, and putting it into the Lightning port, which isn't even really news. That's just like, alright, cool.
As long as they give you the adapter for it, then that's fine.
Yeah.
If they don't, then that's a cheap ass move, and disappointed about that.
Other news, I can't say I've heard anything.
No.
There's been plenty of stuff. Figures have come out for games, films, etc., but nothing really worth talking about.
Yeah, like we knew this would happen, so
it's always quiet before E3. Always quiet.
Everyone's waiting, so leaks will happen next week.
Oh yeah, the leaks are definitely happening next week, which is annoying because by the time we record, E3 will be happening, so there'll be no point in actually speaking about them. But
yeah.
I suppose it makes E3 more fun.
It does.
So there we go. So we'll move on to our predictions then.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So how do you want to work this? It was five predictions each, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 predictions each based on our console preference. So I'm PS4, he's Xbox.
Yes.
And then any other predictions we could have just as like.
Are all of
general.
yours PlayStation?
Yeah, all 5 mine are, but I've got one. It's just a general one.
Right. See, 4 of mine are Xbox, and then I've got 2 that are kind of like not. It could be anything. Yeah, so I'll just go with that. So, well, I take it as one of your predictions the one you made last week.
No.
Oh shit! What was your one last week again?
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, really? All right. Okay. See,
that's a bonus one.
Right. Right. Okay. Well, mine last week was that original Xbox games will be backwards compatible. So I'd actually put that back in here because I forgot we'd done that. So it's fine now. I have 5 predictions now.
Okay.
2 of them are not Xbox though, but that's fine.
Cool. Well, keeping in tradition, I'll go first. Then you go right. Okay. So my first one is that PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now will have some form of integration, where I think they'll say with a standard PlayStation Plus subscription, you can then rent one game off of PS Now per month, and play that game whenever, right? And then for say like £20 more, you can then access a full library of PS Now, because it's not doing too well, and I honestly think that's the only reason they've not announced backwards compatibility, because they really want PS Now to work.
Yeah.
And I don't think they'll ever announce it unless PS Now dies, and then they'll go, right, okay, we give in. So
no, I could see that because they spent a lot of money purchasing Gaikai for the streaming service. So yeah, I don't see them backing down on the like PlayStation.
So I think that's the smartest thing to do, is to integrate it with PS Now. Say it's the one thing, you get a free game, or you can rent a game each month, or pay £20 more or whatever, and you access the full library. And I think that's a fair deal. I would definitely go for that. So,
so you think there's going to be some sort of integration with...
Yeah.
That don't need to be overly specific, but yeah, that right.
Aye, some sort of tie-in so it makes it more...
Yeah, my prediction is that there will be at least 2 new Xbox One IPs. Like exclusive... Well, I say exclusive. They're trying to integrate Windows and Xbox. So when I say Xbox exclusive, like, if it's coming to Windows, that doesn't really count because they are trying to do that anyway.
Right, okay.
Everything's going to be kind of
cross platform. Xbox Live then? Because Xbox Live.
Yeah, Xbox Live. Yeah, so yeah,
okay.
There's going to be like, or we'll just say 2 Xbox, 2 new IPs. So nothing we've heard about before. I reckon there's going to be 2 things we've literally never heard about. I'm saying at least 2 that we've never heard about. Not saying we're going to get gameplay or anything like that. Just 2 teaser trailers. That's all it takes. And there you go. 2 new Xbox IPs.
Okay, this is good. Yeah. The next one is just simply that Sucker Punch is going to announce a new Infamous game. So the last one we got was, it's meant to come out at launch with PS4, but it got delayed. It was Second Sons. Brilliant game. I think they'll announce a new one, and it'll be Cole McGrath again. Because they teased at the end of the second one that you'd place him again. not ruining anything, but like they said that was the end of his story, but they kind of teased like, well, I might please him again, so
Okay.
that's what I think.
Fair enough. My other one is that we are going to see Dead Rising 3. Dead Rising 3 will get announced because No, we've already got Dead Rising 3, sorry, Dead Rising 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last time we saw anything from them was Dead Rising 3, back when the console first launched. By the time the game would be coming out, it would probably be nearly 3 years, so it's about time to see like a teaser trailer, something like that. I reckon we get, maybe not called Dead Rising 4, maybe be like Dead Rising : something, but it'll be like in the Dead Rising franchise, if you know what I mean. And that's not one of my new, because that's not a new IP, that's a kind of
No, okay,
sequel.
no, that's right.
So there we go.
The next one is this one's quite risky, just because Uncharted 4's just come out, right? But I reckon The Last of Us 2 will be teased.
Oh, that is a risky one, actually.
Yeah. I mean, I reckon it'll literally just be a 30-second, quick trailer. There'll be like two people, they'll be hiding or something, and you'll see like a clicker, and it'll come up Last of Us 2, and then it'll be like, yeah, it comes out in like next year or 2 years, whatever, like. I think we'll just get a really subtle teaser about it.
Okay, right.
Let's see that.
My next one is that the game Cuphead or Inside, like the Inside is from the company that made Limbo, and Cuphead's from these two guys that it's like all hand drawn animations that look fucking awesome. One of those two one or maybe both of those, maybe not both. One of those games is going to be one of those, and that's available now. Games like I honestly reckon, and if I was
Inside not showing off last year at E3 as well.
Yes,
Was
but
that the year before?
only briefly. Like
Was that last year or the year before?
probably the year before.
Yeah.
So I reckon it'll be one of the two of them. Is like it's available now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I kind of want to say it'll be Cuphead because people are like mad ecstatic about that. But it could be Inside because Inside have been dead quiet for ages. So one of those two is going to be here it is available right now kind of thing.
Yeah, cool. My next one is so even though Liverpool or Studio Liverpool get shut down, I reckon that Wipeout's going to make its PS4 debut.
Oh really?
Yeah. So,
but not from
them, obviously.
Liverpool, obviously.
I feel Sony was still on the rights, obviously, because it was a Sony-owned studio. They could have got some of the guys that worked there before to work on it again. I'm not sure what company will be doing it, but we've not had one in PS4 yet, and it's kind of a staple of the PlayStation franchise, Wipeout, so
yeah, that is true.
Definitely reckon they'll have one coming out.
Okay.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. The other one I've got here is that GTA, like Grand Theft Auto 5, we are going to see single player DLC. Like, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably the better bet that we would see that. But I honestly reckon we'll see single player DLC for Grand Theft Auto 5. And the weird thing is Rockstar don't usually do E3. They have no need to. But it's one of those ones I'm like, I'm going to take a wee bet on that. Like, I could see it happening. So. To
be honest, it's probably going to be Red Dead too because they don't need E3 to announce a GTA.
Yeah, that is true.
No, that's interesting.
Yeah. God, fucking moth just flew in my face,
I had it.
That like landed on my head.
So my last PlayStation one is the Shadow of the Colossus will be coming to PS4 ahead of the Last Guardian's release date. Now I can see them doing that because they re-released them, remastered them for PS3.
Yeah.
And that was meant to be just before Last Guardian came out.
Yeah, it was meant to actually be. They were actually meant to come with the Last Guardian, if I remember correctly.
And Last Guardian was like just never even spoke of, But now it definitely seems like it is coming out this year. I could definitely see him just going, here, look, here's Shadow Colossus, just to kind of build a wee bit of hype, get people excited,
I don't know. That seems like a. I don't see that one happening, but it's the whole point.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, that is true. My other one as well, not so much an Xbox One, but I reckon at the Ubisoft conference is going to close with a new Splinter Cell game. Like, that'll be their big thing. Don't know what it'll look like, but I reckon, because they had Blacklist, wasn't that great. I could see them going a totally different approach with Splinter Cell, like no more linear stuff, like kind of sort of open world, like the way Hitman is, like it's an open world area, you approach the mission. I could see it being kind of like that, like you've got a target and you've got to figure out where he is, and so something like that. But I reckon we'll see Splinter Cell again.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. So my last one, this is like my sort of side one, whatever, and it is just going off on a limb, right? I reckon EA will reveal a Future Cop LAPD reboot.
Really?
Yeah. Don't know. I just get a feeling like fantastic game for the PS1. If you not played it, it's like you were a cop and then you can climb into this big massive like mech suit thing that transformed into a hover car. It was just the best game ever. Had that awesome sort of multiplayer thing where you like captured bases and sent your wee drones after like the enemy base. Like I don't know. It was like a cool idea, but it's like I know EA have got Star Wars now and that's kind of their big focus, that and Battlefield, but it's not out of the realm possibility for them to just go, you know what, fuck it, here we go.
Yeah, that's true. The last thing I would probably say is that, and this is a kind of bold prediction, I think. You will not see Halo 6. No tease, no nothing, zero mention of a new Halo game.
I think you will actually.
Yeah, I'm not.
I can't imagine it.
Because they've got Halo Wars. They're gonna show gameplay of that. Well, they've not announced this. This is another prediction, but they'll show gameplay for Halo Wars, and that'll be their big push. They won't want to cloud people's minds with.
What, Halo Wars 2?
Yeah, there's a Halo Wars 2. I don't think they want to cloud people's minds with. Oh, guess what? There's another Halo coming, because they want to get people invested in Halo Wars again. So I reckon they don't mention it.
Plus, they've got plans for Halo 5 as well, so.
Yeah, you'll probably see a big push in like some new DLC for Halo 5, like for the multiplayer and whatnot. But I reckon they kind of just gloss over that. I think Halo Wars 2 is going to be their big push. I mean, I've got other predictions as well, like, but it's all things that I'm like, these are kind of no-brainers, like Crackdown 3 gameplay, that's happening. Sea of Thieves gameplay, that's happening. The new Xbox getting revealed, that's going to happen. They need to talk about that. I think it's the same with PlayStation's rumoured, that new PlayStation's rumoured to come out this year, so they definitely need to speak about it if it is real. But I reckon that Microsoft need to address the fact that this Scorpio thing leaked to say like, yeah, this thing's coming like next year.
No.
I think they both need to talk about it, and they need to sell us on these things.
Could almost guarantee they're not going to talk about the Vita, because they fucking hate the Vita.
Yeah, I think Vita's fucking dead in the water, man.
Yeah.
It's living its life in the Vita Island. Greg Miller and Colin Moriarty they're living over there, happy as Larry. You're on it as well, actually. Yeah. Vita Island.
I love it though.
You've made it.
So let's go over the rules for these predictions, right? I say that for every prediction you absolutely nailed it, bang on, right? 3 points, right? If you get it, say like pretty damn right, so like you get the majority of it right, maybe 1 or 2 details are sort of sketchy, 2 points. And if you just ballpark, so say, like I said, Sucker Punch going to announce this, right? And they go, as an infamous game, but it's a reboot, it's not made by them, so it's like kinda right, like sort of very loosely.
Oh yeah, so part of it's right. Yeah, right.
1 point.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Cool.
And then we'll figure out who the fuck got the most points. E3 is going to be interesting. So there we go. So yeah, that's it for the E3 predictions. So if you've got any predictions, there's no point writing in, because by the time we get to address, actually no, yeah there is, because we can then say you predicted this. Yeah, if you've got any predictions, write into us, and after on the E3 show we'll say, this is what they predicted and whether you got it right or not. So yeah. I don't know, should we wait till after E3 to do our new next show.
That
That would maybe make more sense.
No, well, I've got a plan for it anyway, so we'll discuss that off it.
Right, okay, that's...
Yeah, so, but there'll be a show next week, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's another... It's a kind of short week, like I
Yeah.
said, not a lot happened, so...
Sorry it's not another 45-minute episode of last week.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, I was having so much trouble uploading that. Like,
Really?
I kept going to YouTube and it kept saying like, I was like, it's a network error. I was like, that's really strange. I was like troubleshooting, like, couldn't find any issues, checked my broadband speed, fastest it's ever been. I was like, this is the perfect time to upload, why isn't it working?
Oh, your broadband is the fastest it's ever been.
Absolutely.
So is it better than
Better
the
than ever.
best it's ever been?
Yeah.
Wow.
But eventually managed to get it up. Like I saw, it must have just been a glitch with YouTube, but it's heavy annoying.
I can imagine it probably was.
Aye.
So, yeah.
So that's why the show was heavy late.
Hey, listen, these folk ain't expecting some sort of timekeeping from us. That's alright. We're not doing anything.
They get the notification. You go, oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's finally up. I'm not gonna watch it.
Aye.
So, no, I mean, like I say, we've been getting some kind of alright. Are you not using that ice?
No.
Oh, pass it here then. I'll take that.
Can's cold enough. Heavy water down there.
I don't care. It adds to it. Yeah, we seem to have got a wee bit of feedback. Weirdly, we're getting feedback through weird means, like somebody is telling somebody that they like it, then it gets passed on to us. No one seems to be commenting or anything like that, which is the most irritating thing, because we're like, that's what we need you to do.
Somebody sent me a letter in blood. Tell me they enjoyed the show.
I genuinely thought you were going to actually say something serious about this there, and then you never, so.
So if you want to send a letter in blood, you can.
Yeah, please don't do that. Or
No.
no, send it to him, don't send it to
I'll
me.
have to phone the police, you know, because I
Yeah.
can't guarantee it's your blood.
Exactly. I know.
I don't like my compass that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, follow me on Twitter. I'm at Dark Saxon. My gamer tag is also Dark Saxon.
Too soon, man.
Is that too soon?
Well, I just like to break that apart. Put different colours around. Have you ever noticed that? Twitter's got the wee Twitter blue and
Right, okay.
your gamer tag's got the wee Xbox green.
Oh, there you go. My gamer tag can come up now. Because it's
Ah.
Dark Saxon. There you go.
Actually, go for theatre.
Exactly.
So yeah, I am at Nick Solo 89. Pause for effect.
Pause for effect. And what's your PSN name,
I'm
Nick?
glad you asked. My PSN name is the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper 89.
There we go. And that'll just pop up somewhere down here.
Yeah, some days it gets higher. Just depends how I feel. You know.
Just, yeah.
I'm sure there'll be
What?
a please subscribe about now. You know.
Yeah, I've seen the command every now and then.
Yeah. I don't actually time it. I just like I copy it and then scroll down, paste, scroll down, paste. You know, it's like.
Yeah.
I know it pure hammers up. Yeah. People are starting subscribing, so I'm like, please just do it.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, please
We
subscribe.
got like 170 odd views in the last video, and we still only get 40. Practically, we get 41 subscribers. Someone is unsubscribed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh,
And I'm just like,
what a letdown.
thanks.
So yeah, subscribe. Tell other people if you think you know someone that would like this, or even just wants a laugh. Tell them to subscribe.
Yep.
Doesn't matter to us, as long as someone's watching it. That's the main thing. So like us on Twitter at the Cosy Couch. That'll
Yep.
appear right here.
And think about this way, right? If we do get big enough, right? I'm not talking about like world famous, right? But if we get big enough, next year we could be going to E3 and reporting live for you guys.
Really?
We're willing to do that for you.
I'm not.
Oh, we are.
LA? Really?
Hell yeah.
I'd probably just go sightseeing and like I'll just watch the stream in the hotel and be like, that was really good. I didn't need to go.
We've got press passes, like, oh, but we get good internet.
Yeah, exactly. So there we go. That moth's really annoying me.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, lovely. We'll wrap this up. So
Yep.
yeah,
So, stay cozy.
yeah, stay cozy. Some guy just ruined that by shouting Emma.
Who the fuck is Emma?
I don't know.
Why is she not responding?
I don't know. It was weird. One shout into the night. Emma! Silence. She's dead.
Yep. Oh, she's just been a moody female, not answering.
It's like most females.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really loud.
Oh, I didn't think it was that loud.
Yeah, it's loud to me.
Do you know what? I keep looking at that thing up there. It says a house is made of bricks and beams. A home is made of love and reams. And I always think that was you.
It wasn't?
Because reams, like reams of paper.
That's not how you spell it.
I know that, but I just thought that's the kind of logic you would use.
Yeah, true.
So I'm now curious.
And how much is a ream?
I don't know.
500 sheets?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Because that's not the things I pay attention to when I watch The Office.
Oh, that's the things I pay attention to.
Yeah, exactly. You're clearly missing out on the show then. So yeah. Oh, it's done? Okay. I shouted for Emma again.
Probably outside my house.
I feel like I'm looking slightly homeless.
Look alright.
I feel like it's more when I wear this. I feel I look like a homeless person.
Do we need to like wear it low? Like real low. Right? And do that thing where like you're behind like say a stand or something, you can look up a bit.
Like behind a stand.
Like in a shop, as if you're as if like you're kind of on your browsing past her, but really you're looking, you're spying on someone.
Right, so hang on. Like, this is pasta.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it. That's a look.
I need to,
And
I look too happy about that there, so just right, I'm gonna laugh now. So.
That's
I know, because then I'm gonna laugh even more.
your reference point, you're angry at
Right.
this.
I can't do it. Right. I couldn't be an actor. I know I couldn't be an actor, so raging. I'm raging. I'm looking at this pasta, it's fucking £7 for a packet of pasta. Feeling I can't. Nah, I can't do this. So.
Right, okay, but nice on the cake is like
Right.
you look up, maybe tip the hat up a wee bit just so you can see that a little bit better.
As soon as I lifted it, I was alright until I lifted it. Right. Last attempt, right? Last attempt.
Figure out Flappy got.
I've done it, so I can't be annoyed about it. Oh, fuck, no, I can't do it. We're just gonna have to go on with that because that's too late. Can't do it.
Don't look homeless anymore.
No, I don't like homeless now.